If you start sweating, I won't judge.
Don't judge me, Chef.
It's gonna
I got
be
a
okay.
sweater on, so maybe that's it.
It's hot back here.
This is bomb.com. There's so many flavors in here. It's comforting. What's going on, hungry people? My name is Jay Russell. I'm going to be your host for the ABR Roadshow. I'm in Colorado Springs, only about an hour away from Denver, Colorado. The air smells so good out here. Right on the other side of this building is the Rocky Mountains. Gorgeous. Where am I at? I'm at the Warehouse Restaurant and Gallery, where the art is just as tasteful as the food. That's what they say, but I'll be the judge of it. Let's go inside. I'm right beside James right now. He's one of the owners. What are you making for us today?
Our wild boar and Pueblo green chili stew. Generally, it's made with pork, but we use the wild boar, which is an invasive species in Texas. And as opposed to just losing these animals to, people are just getting rid of them, is the nicest way to say it.
Yeah.
There is a program, and there's a ranch down there called Broken Arrow. They hunt them and they have them processed via USDA so that we can use them in restaurants.
Oh, wow.
And so we get to use an actual wild product, which is amazing because that's a hard thing to get a hold of. So we start with the wild boar and we brown it off in a pot in some bacon fat because bacon fat is delicious. So we, as opposed to using oil or something else, we throw that in there and we brown it off. Okay. Real simple onions and garlic. Get those to a nice clear spot where they're sweet and delicious. And then we add some chicken stock that we make, and we'll cook that for about 2 hours until the boar starts to get tender.
Okay.
And then we add 5 pounds of roasted Pueblo green chilies. I'm not going to tell you how we thicken it. It's kind of a secret. But it's a little secret that I learned actually working in New Mexico. We've been serving out of this for a couple of minutes because we got a dining room full of people.
Okay, gotcha.
But so a nice thick, you see those big chunks of boar in there.
Oh my gosh, that is boar. As soon as he comes back, you're gonna see me. Nom, 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 nom.
So we finished that off. We've got the chili in there. We've got a little bit of crispy tortilla, some cilantro. So we call this, I'm just gonna say it, we call this gringo spicy. This is not me spicy. This is cooking for the general public spicy.
So I'm gonna be telling on myself right now. Just start sweating.
If you start sweating, I won't judge.
Don't judge me, Chef. I got a sweater on, so maybe that's it.
It's hot back here.
That's
like
where
115 degrees back here, man.
America, get ready to meet your new flavor BFF. It's taste time. This is bomb.com. I'm glad I passed the gringo spicy portion because I don't feel, but you know what though? It may take a second for it to kick in, but right now,
it's a little slow burn. It'll come get you a little bit.
There's so many flavors in here. It's comforting. This was fantastic. You know what? And I'm not done yet. I think I'm gonna try some more food. I'm feeling all warm and fuzzy outside. Let's go out in the dining room area and get some more dishes made.
Sounds like a plan.
America, we're fresh out of the kitchen. Now we're inside the dining room area. Let me just say, James, you know what you're doing, man.
Thank you, sir.
That was so good. I want to introduce everybody to your beautiful wife, Chandri, here. I just got to talk about the transformation of this place, like just all the upgrades you've made. And then also too, I don't know if America is familiar with this, but this is a gallery as well. As you're looking around the restaurant, beautiful artwork all around in this room, and then also your other room over there too. I know you have an event going on right now, or we'd be in there doing the interview.
Right.
But can you kind of talk about that, just walking through here? What are people going to see from all the renovations you guys made?
Yeah, so it's an original 1896 brick building, but we kept a lot of the original features, but we just upgraded, obviously, copper tables and tried to make it modern and fun. And then our gallery space, what we call our gallery, is for banquets and parties.
Okay.
We have so many local artists that show, so we have all kinds of different types of art, photography, acrylics, abstract, realism. So it's really a fun way to fill our walls.
Sure.
And also everything is for sale. So if somebody sees something they like, they can take it home with them.
And then I was hearing from you, James, it's local artists too in Colorado, right?
Yes.
Yeah, most of them right here in Colorado Springs. A couple of them are in the restaurant tonight, actually, which is kind of fun. So they came to hang out with us tonight.
So I know you were saying, do you have a favorite that's in here right now? I don't want to get anyone in trouble or anything. Saying, yeah, kind of putting you on the spot here. Or a couple of your favorites.
I have
there you go.
two favorites.
Okay.
They actually are both here tonight. One is Sharon Hager. She does all of the Aspen paintings, and they are the most detailed, elegant paintings. And then the other artist is Bill Stone, and he does a lot of the he does texture paintings.
Is that in the other room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
some
as
of the
they're
big-
explaining it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a big, huge one that's purple that has all different colors of purple.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, that's my favorite color is purple,
Yes.
America. So that's my
It's the
favorite.
royal purple. It's my favorite
Right,
color
yeah,
too.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite. Exactly, royalty. That's why I like it. These two dishes right here just look phenomenal, and I can tell that's what brings people in here. But I can tell it's just a certain ambiance. It's a certain atmosphere when you walk in here.
Well, yeah, I've cooked at a pretty high level or at a higher end level for a long time.
Okay.
For a bunch of different places, including the Warehouse years ago as the chef and not the owner.
Yep.
But the Warehouse was actually opened and had a brewery in it at the time.
Oh.
And so it was a little bit different. And over the years, we had a really hard time competing with the larger places that were breweries.
Sure.
The original owner and I, when I was the chef, kind of talked about, scaling things up, getting a little more upscale, creating a different market, getting into a different market. And that has worked out very well.
And then also what I like too is right across the street there's a new stadium that was built. So I'm thinking that, you get done with the game or even before the game, you come here, you have a great dinner. Speaking of that dinner, I'm gonna get straight to it.
Yeah, jump in, eat that elk, man.
Oh my Lord. So Chef, you could explain it better than anybody here. Tell me what goes into the process of this elk.
So this is North American elk loin. So it's basically what would be considered the New York if you were eating beef. Much smaller than you might think. We puree some jalapenos, garlic, and shallots, and we rub the elk down with that and let it sit in it for a couple of days. Then sear it really hard in butter and oil, roast it in the oven, and then it's topped with a chipotle bacon jam, a little fresh jalapeno.
It was sweet, okay.
Yeah, some cotija cheese for a little bit of salt, and then it's on a sweet potato and bacon hash. It's a really delicious dish. We started as a seasonal offering, I want to say maybe 2.5 years ago. And since then, we've left it on the menu. It used to be a rotating dish, but this one was so good. It's like we're not going to be able to do better than that, so let's keep it as it is.
That's what I was going to ask you about, your seasonal items and everything, but I could see why this has to stay. But no, oh my gosh, and you said it was jam on here too, right?
Yeah, so there's a bacon and chipotle jam.
Oh my God, I just tasted when I put the whole thing in there.
Right.
No, this is delicious though.
Thank
and then
you.
the goat cheese, I taste that as well. Oh my gosh. The only reason I'm not trying to dive all into this is because I see some calamari over
Right.
there I need to get to as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is not your average calamari, and it's fried in sesame seeds, nori, and flour. So the coating is a little bit different than just the flour and salt that you might get in some places. And then it's got a pineapple aioli underneath, and some soy caramel, shishito peppers, and
A little bit, yeah. I was eating
watermelon
right here.
radish. It's a really great calamari. Not your average calamari, right?
No, and as you guys have seen on the show, I've had a lot of calamari. Not saying the other ones are bad, but this is very top tier calamari.
thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is really a good job here. Oh my gosh, the flavors in here. I can taste it all.
Thank
Okay, it is delicious. And then I asked you about this earlier. I know you need something to wash it down with as well.
Right.
And you brought something out for me. What is this right
Yeah,
here?
so I'm gonna let her talk about this. This is more her end of the woods.
Okay.
I love this
Yeah,
drink,
your
though.
specialty, child. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
This is the Southwest Margarita. So tequila and a little bit of orange mezcal, lime, and then it's got a piña chili salt on the edge. So it's a little spicy, but delicious.
Yeah, no, as soon as
Yeah.
you say, It's funny because as you're saying the ingredients, I'm taking the drink, and then all those flavors you're saying, I'm like, you just hit on the head. I'm like, okay.
Right, it's got that smoky thing from the mezcal. It's a really great margarita.
You know what, to be honest with you, I'm happy that we're staying in Colorado Springs tonight. Okay, because the brother is feeling good right now, warm and toasty. And it's a little windy outside, so hold on, let me take another sip.
Yeah, get warm before you leave.
Oh my goodness, 3 phenomenal dishes. The drinks are good. Last question I gotta ask you guys, what do you see in terms of the future?
Yeah, so the future is interesting, and it's kind of a funny subject because we're living in or located in a part of the city that's growing really fast. The weight of population has never really existed downtown Colorado Springs. It's been a place of commerce, but not where people live.
Okay.
That's starting to change a lot. So, it looks like everything is going to be just absolutely amazing.
Sure.
We've got lots of things to base that on with the stadium, all the people living down here. As we continue to grow, it's kind of where we're at, both, and this is hard to say, but age-wise, and also, I've been doing this since I was 15, and I'm working on 48.
Yeah.
So it's 35 years, and it's a lot. So we're at that kind of like we've done well. We're happy with where we're at. We want to continue to grow the restaurant, but maybe get it to a point where it is a little more self-sustainable.
Sure.
And we can be here, but maybe not have to open and close the building
every day. Well, let me tell you, you have an amazing staff here. This was great. I'm so happy I came out here. Good luck to you too.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what the future brings for you. And hopefully in 5 years, I'll reach out to you and you two are Hawaii or somewhere, Italy.
We'll do Italy. That's the goal, my friend.
Okay.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you.
Everybody, every dish was a masterpiece. I'm Jay Russell. Join me on the ABR Road Show. And remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food.